As a salesperson, should you discount from the very beginning, or should you make the buyer ask for it? I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about discounting. Now, I will let you know that in the world of discounting, there's typically two groups of people and then a whole bunch of subgroups underneath them. So the first group of person is the guy who likes to, or the girl, who likes to do the buddy sale. Oh, you like Hawaii? I like Hawaii. You like Aloha shirts? I like Aloha shirts. You like Samsung Gear watches? I like Samsung Gear watches, okay? And that buddy salesperson, usually right off the very beginning, walks into a sale and will take 5, 10, or 15% off the price just because, right? And if you're looking around as a salesperson and you don't discount, you're like, what just happened? Oh, no, it's cool, it'll make it easier for the sale, okay? Now, I'm gonna give you some characteristics of this salesperson who's the buddy closer. Typically, this isn't always 100%, so if this is you and your numbers are higher, don't freak out, simmer down, right? But typically, the guy or the girl who is the buddy salesperson who walks in and does the instant discount is about a 30 to 35% closer in most industries, okay? And so, what happens is they walk in and they're like, oh, yeah, you, and I'll give some money away. But someone who's been in sales for a while learns really, really fast that, if you're getting paid strictly commission for every discount that you give, you're giving away gross, you're giving away some money, that's going to come off of your commission. So over here, we got the other group that doesn't like to discount. So there's two groups right here. So the first one is going to be the sales guy or the sales girl who's struggling and they're barely making ends meet, and they know that if they give any discount, things are not going to go good for them. They might have to eat top ramen or noodles or hot dogs for a week, and it's not looking good, okay? So that group of people, they don't really do very well closing, but they do everything they can to fight and hold on to the money. Now, the second group is typically somebody who's been in sales for a while, and they understand that when it comes down to it and you look across the board, when most people make buying decisions, price is usually like 4th or 5th, quality's up at the top, service after the sale. There's a couple of other things when they do these studies every time, right? And so they look around and hey, price typically isn't the big deal that everybody buys off of. So let me give you an example from my life. About a month ago, I bought this Samsung Gear 3 watch. I love it, by the way. It's cool. It's technology. It's fantastic. I believe so. Okay, but I had to go to 3 stores to get it. Not because I was shopping on price, but because what it came down to was nobody had them. So they were $349 at every store that I went to. And I know that there are some people out there, they're like, if this one over here is $345, I'm going to drive 60 minutes to get it. I'm like, for an hour of my time, $5 is not worth it, right? We're going to have to add some zeros to that to make that happen. Okay, so as a salesperson, one of the things that happens is you start increasing your sales ability and they go up. You're going to find that it's not always an instant discount. So you're looking at me going, hey, Scott, come on, get to the point. Which way is it? Do I give a discount from the beginning? Do I hold on to the money and then protect all the back end? What do I do? Okay, so here's what my answer is going to be. And it could be a little bit controversial. I'm going to say, what do your skills dictate? At this point, knowing that you're going to increase your skills over time. Not everybody's going to do this. Not everybody watches YouTube videos. Not everybody reads books. When it comes down to it, most salespeople are lazy. So here's what I'm going to tell you. It depends upon your skill. If you have to discount to make a sale, you need to get some coaching, you need to get some training, and you need to find a mentor. Whoever it is, find somebody. There's plenty of fantastic sales coaches out there. There's plenty of fantastic sales trainers. I got to tell you, there's times that when I'm selling my services to companies, there are times where I have to discount and I don't want to, right? I will run a sale, I will do a few things, but I do everything in packages. So when somebody says, hey, I want a gold package, Scott, but I want to pay the silver price, yeah, that's not happening. Right? The amount of work that goes into a gold package, and for you want it for a silver, I'm not going to do it. But I will make you a deal on the silver package plus adding something in, okay? So if you're new to sales, find the skills that it takes for you to not have to discount. This means you're going to have to ask better questions, you're going to have to work on your closing, you're going to have to work on objections, you're going to have to work on building value. You may even learn anchoring, right? I talk about anchoring a lot. Tom Vazini's a cool dude. You could talk to him about anchoring, the emotional state of putting places in people's minds so that they remember things. Yeah, that can help you out too. And the other thing is, you're going to find that salespeople who are veterans, they have to discount too, but they know when to do it. So if you're brand new, here's what I'd say. Take a sales guy who's been a veteran for a while and pay for his lunch and say, hey, look, I really want to know in what situation would you discount? And all the time you have to pay for lunch. Sometimes you may have to pay somebody a couple $100 to get the information that you need. I see this a lot. People will email me like, hey, Scott, I need some coaching. Can I get it for free like tomorrow because I'm really struggling? I'm like, no, you can send me some money and we can do some coaching that way. But if you really need some resources, I have 1,700 YouTube videos up. You can get one from there, okay? So there's two answers. The first answer is if you're new, learn how to not have to discount, because you're going to come across as not agreeable. If you've been around for a while and you got a discount, hey, you know what? You've been around. You know what you got to do. So there's my answer. There are times, very rarely, that I got a discount. It does happen. I would love to say that I'm 100% close or getting everything at full price, but the reality is I'm not. But when I was brand new, I fell into that category of 30% where I was taking 10, 15, 20% right off the top and not realizing that it was cutting into my income by, a good chunk of money. So if you're paid on commissions, you've got to get very good with percentages. So there you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that would be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.